Why do girls put no hookups on their dating app profiles? This is a question that I get almost every day, if not every day. And a lot of guys want to know why this is. Why do girls say one thing and then, they either end up hooking up with this girl later on when they meet her, or that girl actually is about that life and she's not hooking up with them, but she seems like she is the type of girl that would be down to hook up. And guys want to know why this is. And in this video, by the end of it, I will explain to you exactly why this is and how she got to this place in her life and the mindset behind it and why girls like this are extremely toxic and they actually have very low self-esteem. So no further ado, let's dive into exactly why girls put no hookups on their dating app profiles. So one of the main reasons girls say no hookups on dating apps is because this is all that woman has to offer, okay? Now, the reason I say this, and a lot of women will complain about this and say that all guys just want to do is have sex and that's all guys care about. They don't really want that connection. They're not trying to build anything and they only view me for sex. And my challenge to any women that want to use that argument, like Brittany Renner, or a female that has that same mindset that believes that all men are just after her for sex and only sex, because real guys that watch this channel understand we want more out of a woman than just sex. But at the same time, if that woman can only provide sex and that's her only value to us, then we're going to deal with her only for sex. And that's why she might feel that way, because all she has to offer a value to us, because she's not smart, she's not friendly, she's not intellectual, we can't build a business together, we're just going to take the sex. And that is what a lot of women are finding out. And in order to hold on to her most valuable asset, which is her box, which is her intimacy, she is going to treat it like a prized possession and hold it from you, okay? And make you work for it. And in a sense, if you try to work for it, she's going to control you and manipulate you while dangling it above your head like a little carrot, and you're the little bunny. So she can go this way, take the box this way, and you'll follow her. You'll do what she says with the hopes of getting the box. She goes this way, tells you that, only a few more dates, you got to take me here and there, I got to get to know you better. You'll go over here and chase the carrot again. Meanwhile, on the side, she's dealing with an alpha male or a Pookie, a Ray Ray, a Chad, or a Tyrone who doesn't have to do any of that. He's hitting it the first night. He's not taking her out on any dates. And she's not going to adhere to her own dating standards when she deals with a man like this. A good analogy I would use in the reverse is like a guy that values his money and his finances and believes that his money makes him the man he is. So therefore he drives a very expensive foreign car, or he has to wear a lot of jewelry, or he has to show off his wealth in some sort of way. So because that man self-identifies with his finances as the most important thing in his life, he's going to prioritize maintaining his finances for himself for as long as possible, while also showing it off, which is why a lot of times you see these women that dress provocatively, maybe take kind of seductive pictures on Tinder, but then they say no hookups. And then you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, why would she post on OkCupid, Bumble, Hinge that she wants to wait and she doesn't want to hook up immediately on these dating apps, or no hookups, and she's posting all these seductive pictures? Number one, we already know this, it's attention. Number two, she's doing this because just like the rich man wants to show off his assets, and he will trick a little bit and spend a little bit, just the same way she'll take seductive pictures of herself. That rich man, that promiscuous woman's not going to give you all of what they have or what they perceive as their value, which if we look at the man, it's his money. So he'll trick off a little bit, but he won't go too over the top and give all of his money away, and he's still going to be cheap. But if we look at the woman on the other side, she's going to tease you with her body and make you think you have the opportunity to sleep with her, or that she would be an ideal candidate to sleep with, so that she can use it as leverage, because that is all she has to value. So in both instances, we're dealing with very insecure people that believe that they themselves, by themselves only as a human being, are not valuable to other people, and they look for outside sources, such as in the man's case finances, and in the woman's case her box. Because usually what that means is that's really all that person has to bring to the table at the end of the day. The next reason why women say no hookups on dating apps is because she's already been played before, all right? She's already been down the road where she's been on a dating app and she's met a guy and, you know, she hit it off with that guy on the dating app. They set something up. She went over to that guy's house or vice versa. They met up and hooked up somehow, and he ended up pumping and dumping and leaving her, having a one-night stand, never talking to her again, or the situation just went sour. So now she's jaded and now she feels as though she was used. So she's going to use the dating app to get as much attention out of as many men as possible without actually getting physical with them. So I want you guys to remember this. There's always an ideal guy out there for every woman that she's willing to sleep with on the first night. I don't care if it's your mother, I don't care if it's your sister, I don't care if it's your grandma, and it was back in the 1940s. There's always an ideal man out there that she's willing to toss away her moral values for if she has the opportunity to sleep with that person. Just have a celebrity DM her, have a famous person, a famous athlete, whoever she finds desirable, message her, contact her. And I can guarantee if she's loyal right now, it's only because the right options have not contacted her yet or given her the attention that she's looking for. It's just a matter of time. Not to scare you guys into thinking that way, but I just want you guys to be aware that don't let these women hold the box above your heads and make you work for it, go through all these loopholes and gymnastics. You gotta dodge a freaking tree trunk swing through the obstacle course and climb through barbed wire fences. You don't have to go through any of that, because at the end of the day, if she wants to sleep with you, she will. And you don't have to deal with all the headaches and the procrastination that goes into it because she really doesn't like you if she's doing those things. Hopefully this video was insightful. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. See you guys next time. Have a good one.